All right, good afternoon. My name's Dan, and this is a review of the Harmon Kardon 3385 stereo two-channel receiver. Okay, it's not an AV receiver, it's a two-channel receiver. And of course, you don't get all those surround sound features and all that kind of stuff. But you get more wattage per channel, which is nice. So I've got 80 watts per channel, high current, Harmon Kardon, discrete amplifier technology. And I'm telling you, this has all you need, all you would ever need. I am running a powered subwoofer. Klipish, I can never pronounce that right. But anyway, I got a powered subwoofer hooked on it. My speakers here, this is my shop system. EV monitors. They're 8-inch two-way speakers. They sound very nice. They have professional level crossovers in them. They are not powered, so they are running off of the Harmon Kardon amplifier. And I also have a Harmon Kardon DVD 31. I can talk about that for a little bit. I actually bought the Harmon Kardon DVD 31 player first. And I liked it so much, it originally was paired with my Sony ES amplifier that I had in here, which really wasn't meeting my needs. It met my needs as far as the amplification, but I didn't like the user interface. One thing I like about this unit compared to the Sony was here I've got all the tone controls right here, bass, treble, balance. These are the main controls in my volume controls that I like to mess with. I do have a remote here for the setup. I'm not going to be using it very much. But if I ever watch a movie in here, like a DVD, I probably will definitely use the remote for that. But I don't anticipate using that system that way much. This is mainly for listening to music while I'm working on stuff here in the garage. I do a lot of projects here. And so that's it. So let me talk a little bit about why I selected the Harmon Kardon. First of all, I got a great deal on this DVD player, and I didn't want to spend a ton of money, and I didn't want a Blu-ray player. I actually had a Blu-ray player, and I sold it. Why? Why did I do that? Well, I'll tell you why. The Blu-ray players take a long time to load those discs, and guess what? I hardly ever use that feature, okay? So when I'm out here in the garage, I just want to put a CD, I want it to go in and play it. So here, that's why I'm using it, and it's a basic DVD player. This unit does not have HDMI out on it. I'm actually using the component video output on it, which is fine. That gives me 720p quality up here to this monitor. And if I ever watch a video, that's how I'm going to watch it on there. It looks great, looks fine that way. So this does not have the upscaling or anything like that, like say, I think the DVD 38 and the DVD, I want to say 47 or 48, both of those have upscaling. And I was tempted. I got this unit for $15, believe it or not. I got this unit for $15 on eBay. I paid more for the shipping than I did for the unit. And this unit is like new. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the unit. It's fully functional. And so it started with that. And then I go, oh, let me get a matching receiver. I ordered this receiver, and then I had a problem with the volume control on this particular unit, so that when I changed the volume control, it wasn't responding properly. It was like, wouldn't change, or it would go the wrong direction. It was crazy. And I actually was going to return it. So I initiated a return, and the person that sold it to me on eBay just said, you know what, I don't want to bother it. You can just have it. And he gave me a refund. I thought that was very cool. And so I kept it, and then I ordered a second unit, which I'm actually selling now because I was going to pull that volume control out of the second unit and put it in this one here, but I actually was able to get this to work. I had to take apart the volume control, blow out everything with air compressor. I had to run some WD-40 into the controls, and the first time I did it, it improved, and then the next day I came back and it was going back to the same behavior, wasn't working right. So that's when I ordered the other receiver to kind of swap out the parts. And then I tried it again. I went through the cleaning procedure a second, I think even the third time. I finally got it to where it's fully operational. I have no problem with it. And of course, if you have that problem and you don't want to take apart your volume control, you can just use the remote here. You know, you could do that too. So this is a common problem with these controls. What happens is I think they get dust and dirt in them after a while, and they're very sensitive electronics in there for the sensors. And I think what happens is if they get dirty, the controls don't work right. But what you need to do is you need to just pull this out. You can manually pull it with your hand, this control, okay? And once you get it off, you can spray some WD-40 into the little pivot control in there. And what I did is I sprayed some WD-40 in there, and I just moved that pivot control back and forth for a while, let it sit, you know, wiped everything down. I blew it out with a compressor. I did that a number of times, so I had to spend a little bit of time on it. But if you're having a problem with your volume control on your Harmon Kardon receiver and it has one of these controls, don't get rid of it. If you like it and that's all it's doing, you can repair it yourself. Or if you see another one on for sale that has that issue, 90% of the time you can fix it. The other thing you can do is, if you can't fix it for whatever reason, you can just buy another unit on eBay for parts and then swap this out. The controls are basically the same in most of the models. As long as they have the same look here, you're all right. All right. So enough about that, but basically, why did I pick this unit? 80 watts per channel, I like that, okay? High current, discrete power. It's basic, I like the tone controls, okay? And it looks fantastic, and it sounds fantastic. It really sounds good. So I'm just gonna do a quick audio demo. I know it's not the same listening to the audio over a video, but I just wanted to kind of share that with you. And we'll see if we can get a track here to play. I'm going to play track 7. Here we go. Okay, so minus 40. I'm going to turn up the volume a little here. Now on the volume control on these, you notice the negative value. That's because 0 is considered full volume, 100%. So I'm at minus 39 dBs. That's what the dB stands for, decibels. And then we just turn it up. And the volume, like minus 30 is louder than, say, minus 44, okay? Minus 44 is quieter. So it's a little backwards from what people are used to, but it's actually the proper annotation, okay? And hi-fi people know this, but some people that don't understand electronics theory and that kind of thing, they get confused with that, but don't be, it's working. Okay, I'm gonna turn down the volume here. All right, sounds pretty good. I don't know how much you can hear over a video, but it sounds pretty nice. And the DVD player, you know, it's a basic DVD player, okay? But the sound quality on the DVD player is way up there. It's very nice. So I've owned a number of equipment over time. I used to have a Sony 9000 ES player, DVD player that cost $1,100, okay? And I'm telling you, this Harmon Kardon that I bought online for $15 sounds just as good as that one did, okay? Now, I won't lie. I mean, it's more plasticky, you know. The Sony ES was, you know, bigger aluminum front panel and all that. But actually, this has a very nice, you know, aesthetic to it. And what I would say is, like, for most people are going to be very, very happy with a choice like this. And for the sound quality, you just can't beat it. So basically, you know, if you were going to build a system like this and buy some components on eBay, you know, you can do this for probably $100. $30 for the DVD is typical price. Probably get the receiver for between $60 to $100. So maybe a little bit more with shipping, but basically I highly recommend this. It's a good choice for your home theater system. It's a great choice, but basically it's a 2-channel, so it's better for like an office, or like a workshop or an extra room. Very, very nice system. It will outperform your expectations, I guarantee it. Now, the other thing I want to demo, I didn't think about it. I'm just going to kind of add this into my demo here. I'm going to switch over to Alexa. And this is something that you can do to any stereo that you have. I bought what's called an Echo input. And that basically enables you to connect this device as an input device on your AV component. So I have this one set as video 1, but then I can use Alexa to play audio. So I'm going to do a demo real quick. Alexa, play some Santana.
Shuffling songs by Santana on Amazon Music.
Kind of cool, huh? And, you know, so you can also control the volume with Alexa. Alexa, set the volume to 7 out of 10. Okay. Alexa, set the volume to 10. Alexa, pause. Alexa, next song. Alexa, previous song. Pretty cool, huh? Alexa, pause. Okay, so basically, Echo input, highly recommended. These things don't cost very much. They're on eBay. They actually don't sell them on Amazon anymore. I guess they want to sell some more expensive other things. But basically, this is an Echo Dot. The only difference is it does not have a speaker in it. So what you do is you have an 1/8-inch audio line that comes out. And then you're thinking, oh, but that's not going to be like an input because the back of the input is a RCA. But this is actually a cord I purchased that it's 1/8 inch here, and then on the back, I don't know if you can see it back here. I don't know. Well, it's hard to see, but it's that one right down there. This one here. And it has the RCA inputs. And that doesn't cost very much. So you get the cord, you'll need that cord. You just plug the one in here, and then you have your 2 RCAs, run it into your input, send your input on here, and use your Alexa to have your music. So that is really nice here in the garage. I would say that 90% of the time I actually listen to my music that way through Alexa. So that's it for the Harmon Kardon 3385 stereo receiver and the DVD 31. Again, the DVD 31 is just a basic DVD player, but it does have a high quality output sound and it looks fantastic. The lighting is very nice, especially, you know, right now it's daytime, but you come into the room when it's a little darker in here, and it just, you know, these units look beautiful. Very nice design, and they sound great too. All right, thank you.